Hello and welcome to another podcast review. This week I'm talking to you about Sibling Rivalry. This is done with the drag comedy duo Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange. One is from the Bronx, one is from Georgia, and they compare and contrast their wide variety of experiences. Now, I listened to the most recent 4 episodes of this podcast. They're about an hour long each, so not a bite-sized podcast, but totally worth it. I think these two are hilariously funny. I laughed out loud through the entire 4 hours of podcast that I listened to. It was amazing. I think this show, while yes it is funny, it is also very thoughtful and very informative. Like, you learn something listening to this, and I really like that. It provokes you to think about things that maybe you wouldn't have thought about otherwise. I think this show, while it is hilariously funny, thoughtful, and educational, it is not kid-friendly in the traditional sense. Would I let my kids listen to it? Absolutely. But I think we've already established that my version of kid-friendly is not everyone's version of kid-friendly. So, if you are the kind of parent that doesn't mind them hearing a few curse words and learning sometimes interesting tidbits about cultures other than their own, have at it. It's fun. They'll laugh too. If you like drag comedy, this podcast is for you. If you're interested in the intersection of what it's like to be queer and Black in America, this podcast is for you. I highly recommend it. I listened to Sibling Rivalry on Stitcher. It was one of the ones they were promoting as part of their Black Lives Matter materials. However, it's another one that you can find anywhere you get your podcasts. Come back next week. I'm going to tell you what I think about query. If you don't want to miss any of our podcasts, you can always hit subscribe. See you later.